Would you like to get better at playing pickleball? Let's talk about some drills you can do to improve your game. Okay, well, I'm really glad you're here, Deborah and Rudy. So you just got here. We're going to do a little bit of sort of a systematic warm-up. We're going to go through things right now. I'll kind of lead you through it, and you can just follow as we go. We want to make sure you're really sort of loose and ready to go before we play a real game. So Rudy, I'll give you the ball. You can come right here. You two are going to hit with each other. You don't need me for this. And let's say that we're going to begin right now. We're going to begin easy. It's going to be a cooperative dinking rally. Can you make sure you're hitting forehands and backhands, please? All right, here we go. Cooperative dinking rally. Yeah, you're gonna wanna hit the ball soft enough that it can land. Probably, if you do have to volley, it's no big deal. But let's make sure it's a good, steady dinking rally. Using forehands and backhands is great. That's the way. See if you can play that ball slow enough and low enough that the other person has to hit up. Okay, that's all right. We got 30 seconds left and we're gonna make it more interesting. That's the way. Good, Deborah. Liked how you're making him use forehands and backhands. That's the way, Rudy. Great. Looking good. Okay, and time. All right, let's make it more interesting. Can I take your spot here, Rudy? Mm-hmm. Okay, Deborah, here's what we're gonna do. You get to choose. Do you wanna be the bouncer or the volleyer?
I'll be the bouncer.
You're the bouncer. Okay, so that means that every time before you hit the ball, you have to let it bounce. Okay. I'm the volleyer, so that means every time I have to play it as a volley. Okay. Okay, so we're working together. You start it. Okay. Okay, so remember, I've got a volley, you bounce. So there, bounce, perfect. There, you got the idea. Okay, so Rudy, you're gonna be the volleyer just like me. Deborah continues to be the bouncer using her forehand and backhand. Ready, set, go. There we go. That's it. Good. You're the volleyer. Oh, you're the bouncer, Deborah. You're the bouncer. Rudy, you're the volleyer. What's happening here? Remember your jobs. Good. That's the way. Whoops. Deborah, you're the bouncer. There we go. Now you've got the rhythm. Good. Forehands and backhands. Get to it. Oh, you're the volleyer. Don't forget. Don't forget. Okay, pause for a second here. The effort's really good. Now, as well as sort of doing your own job, it's also important that you think about the ball you're sending to each other. If you send a really slow, low ball, it's gonna be, poor guy, it's gonna be hard for him to volley, right? And if you hit kind of a fast one at her chest, it's gonna be really hard for her to let it bounce. So let's continue here. Same job, just make sure you're thinking about the ball you're sending. Okay. Here we go. There, and good. That's it. Now we're talking. That's the way. Whoops, okay. Here we go. Keep doing your job. Keep making the ball that you send to your partner easy for them to do their job. Good hustle, Deborah. Whoops. That's it. And time, very good. Okay, a little better. But isn't this something that happens in real pickleball? That you have to think not just about the ball you're receiving, but also about the ball you're sending. Now, before we switch jobs, let's have a little contest here. We are looking to see if you can do your job and keep the ball in play 15 times in a row. Okay. That's the goal. Ready, set, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh, too easy. Very good. Okay, and time. All right, we make things a little more interesting. You now have to switch jobs. Okay, so you are now the what?
Bouncer.
You're now the bouncer. It always has to bounce, and you are the volleyer. Right, so you've got to always play a volley. Ready, set, go. There, and Rudy, you're the bouncer. That's it. Rudy, you're the bouncer. Deborah, you're the volleyer. Come on, come on. I know. I see some smoke coming out of your ears here. Okay, come on. This is just a warm-up here, folks. Remember what your job is.
I'm volley. Okay.
That's it. Rudy, you're the bouncer. Good. You're the volleyer, Deborah. Come on. Whoops. Okay, pause for a second. I know. Isn't it funny?
It's so weird.
I know. Okay, remind me. What's your job?
I'm gonna let the ball bounce.
You have to let it bounce, and your job is?
I'm not gonna let it.
The volley. Okay, so hold on. Sometimes the visual is nice. Here, watch it. If you move over here.
Okay.
So I'll be, okay, I'm the volley, you're the bouncer. Okay, if you get it to me, no, you're the bouncer, Rudy. There, there. I'll try to make it nice and short for you. See if you can aim for my chest. That'll make it easier for me to play a volley. There, there, okay. Easy, easy.
Yeah, short,
Here we go.
short.
Here we go. Yes. There we go. That's it. Oh, tough, not bad. It was looking pretty good there. Keep going. The effort's excellent. Let it bounce. That's the way to back up and let it bounce. I like it. Uh-huh. Good. Uh-oh.
Okay, no worries. Let it bounce. It's okay. Here we go.
There. Yes. Aim for. Now we're talking. And time. Okay, good. So just like in real pickleball, even in the warm-up, we can start to think a little more what we're doing. That's great. Here's how things change. Can I take your spot, Rudy?
Yep.
All right, so far we've done some dinks only. We've done dinks and volleys. Now it's volleys only. So you can start it, Deborah. Here we go. So volley to volley. Yes, yes. Uh-huh. Whoops, try to get it to me. There. And these will include forehands and backhands. I like it, good. Okay, so volleys only. See if you can do it without the ball landing on the ground. Here we go. That's it. Whoops. Yeah, if you aim for the other person's chest, that'll usually do the job. Good. Great. That's the way. And time. Okay. Not bad. Let's make it more interesting. Volleys only. The goal is to get through the alphabet. Here's what I mean. Can I take your spot?
Sure.
Okay, let's say we have A, B, C, D, E, F. You get the idea. Now let's say you get all the way L, M, N, O, P. Oh, guess what?
Start over.
Start over again. Ball is not allowed to bounce. These are volleys only, and no kitchen violations,
Okay,
please.
so is he gonna say B and I'm C and he's?
Well, I don't know. You can both say the alphabet, but we just got to get 26 in a row. Here we go.
All right, I'll do it if you want.
Okay.
Okay, it's checkers. A, B, C, D.
Oh.
No,
A.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H.
Oh, got to H. Okay, H is the record. Here we go. See if you can beat the record.
A, B, C. Ah!
I know.
Okay, here we go.
Tougher when we start keeping track.
C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z.
Hey, they did it. Very good. Okay, and time. Great. Okay, let's progress things a little bit. So, Deborah, you can stay where you are. Rudy, I'm going to take your spot. So I'm back at the baseline. So we're going to work together here. Okay, and it's a cooperative rally to begin. And there's no special rules yet. So you start it. Okay, here we go. And it should be clear to anybody walking by that we are working together. We're not trying to win the point. Sorry. We're not trying to win the point.
Just going at
We are trying to keep the rally going. When the balls I play, I can play faster ones like this, like a drive. I can even play slower ones, like a drop. Hopefully they don't hit the net. Okay. And the goal is a good, long, wow.
and that's a little high.
Must be a little windy. Let's try one more time here. Let's see if we can make at least one. Ready? See if we can make at least one drop. Uh-huh. There. You get the idea. So they can be drops, they can be drives, but we're trying to have a good, long, steady rally. Nicely done, Deborah. Rudy, you're in. You're the baseliner.
All right.
Deborah's the net player. Here we go.
Here we go.
That's the way. Nice and steady here. Forehands and backhands, please. Not just the one you like best. Good hustle, Rudy. That's it. Deborah, you can volley it if it's near your feet. That's the way. You make sure she gets some backhands too. There's that backhand. Great. Get there. That's the way. Good, Deborah.
Judy.
That's it.
Sorry.
Good hustle. And time. Very good. Okay, let's make this a little more interesting. Okay, what we're going to add here, let's say, is that we need sets of 10 in a row. So for example, if you start it, go ahead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. That counts as one set. Okay, and we catch it and we can start going for our second set. Now let's say we're at, I don't know, 4 sets. And as we're going, 1, 2, and I blow it. Oh, we're still at 4 sets. We don't lose those. But we do go back to 0 for this particular set. Okay, so we're gonna go for 2 minutes to see how many sets of 10 in a row you can get. 2 minutes.
Okay, buddy, here we
Ready, set, go.
go. Okay.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's your first set. Keep going.
Oh, sorry.
2 sets. We're at 3. 1, 2. Oh, that's out. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come on. 7. Good hustle. 8, 9. 4 sets. 30 seconds left. 6, 7, 8, 9, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and time. Oh, you got the 6th set. Wow, 60 in a row for that set too. Were you even breathing on that one? Okay, the focus was very good, and this is one of the reasons why sometimes it's helpful, even in a warm-up, to do some counting, right? Because it sort of forces us to focus, and we want to make sure when we're playing a real game of pickleball, right, that sort of mentally we are able to focus quickly, which we have to do. I want to do, this time you're going to be at the back, Deborah, you're going to be up here, Rudy. So it's the same idea. We're not counting yet the sets or anything, but let's just see you can have a long, consistent rally of ground strokes and volleys. Okay, here we go. Yeah, we're not counting yet. Right now, treat this as the freebie where we don't have to keep score. That's it. Great. There we go, get there. That's the way, forehands and backhands. Good effort. And time, okay. We've got our 2 minutes. How many sets, how many in a row for a set?
10.
10. Okay, 10 in a row for a set. 2 minutes, ready, set,
Okay, buddy,
go.
here we go.
Oh, that's back to 0.
Oh, back.
Okay, back to 0. Still looking for that first. What was your record? How many was that, Rudy? 6. Okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Is it win, Mark?
Yeah, could be. Could be. That's it. You got it.
9, 10, 1, 2, 3,
Great. 2 sets. 1 minute to go.
6,
3 sets.
oh no.
Here we go. There's 1. We're down to our last 30 seconds. Here we go. You got this. You can get at least 1 more. And time. Okay. How many sets was that in the end? 4, I think? 4 sets. Okay, not bad. Great.
Short.
So, we have one more thing to do here. I'll take your spot if you don't mind, Deborah. Okay. So this time we're both going to go to the baseline, Rudy. And this is going to be a cooperative down the line rally. So almost like you would warm up before a match. We're going to hit down the line, baseline to baseline, trying to keep the ball on our half of the court, being nice and steady. I got it. Oh, that's it. Making sure we use forehands and backhands. And it would be nice here if we can play the ball deep enough that our partner can hit from on or behind the baseline. If they have to move inside the baseline to get our ball, that's a little bit short. If they're on or behind, that's usually fairly deep. Okay? On or behind. If you hit so deep I'm behind the baseline, that'd be great. Okay? You're in. Oh.
Okay, it's your ball.
Sure. All right, here we go. Baseline to baseline.
All right, here we go, bud.
So a little short. That's the way, Rudy. That's good for depth. Okay. Whoa. That's the way. Forehands and backhands, please. There you go. You got it. And time. Okay, good. So here's what we'll do, our last little activity where we count. Ready, Rudy? So we're gonna see how many in a row we can hit to one another so that the person hitting has to hit from on or behind the baseline. So if your ball is so short that I have to come inside the baseline, that sends us back to 0. So watch. It would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you get the idea, 6. Let's say this happens, 7, oh, he's got to come in, back to 0. Okay, so if both feet have to be inside the baseline, it's back to 0. Let's see how many in a row we can do.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, she's inside. Okay, record is 10. See if you can break it. Record is 10.
Good break time. Come on, Rude.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, yeah, 9, 10, 11, just out, 11, you broke the record, don't worry. Okay, great. Let's stop there. So, good. So we've hit volleys, we've hit ground strokes, we've hit dinks, we've hit some drops, we've hit some drives. We've got one more thing to do before we play a game, okay? So can you go down there, Rudy? I'll take your spot.
Yeah.
Okay, this is a 3-ball activity. We'll call it serve, return, +1. I'm gonna serve, you're gonna return, I'm gonna hit one more. Serve, return, +1, and then you'll just catch it. So it looks like this. Serve, return, +1, and catch. And now that you've got the ball, you get to serve. I'll return. You hit the +1 and catch. So we might do this before we play a match. Serve, return, +1, and catch. Okay, Deborah, you're back in. Here we go. Sure. And that's the way. There's the serve, the return, the +1, and catch. Perfect. The return, +1. Got it. There we go. +1. Great. Great. Can we do it on the left side this time? We were doing it on the right side. Let's make sure we're ready to serve and return from both sides. Good. And catch. Great. Serve, return. Okay, that's all right. A little too much juice on that one. No problem. Here we go. That's all right. Serve, return, +1. Nice. Last one coming up here. Return, +1. And great. Okay, so now we're warmed up. We're ready to play. To sign up for the full Intro to Pickleball course, head over to selkirk.com/intro.